that is one of the shortest news conferences I have ever seen in the East Room of the White House. We clocked it at around 18 minutes. That's extraordinary in its brevity. But as you saw the president there explain just a few moments ago, he is open to lifting sanctions on Russia. He did say it's early on in the process, but he did not close the door on that, despite the fact that the British Prime Minister standing right next to him said she believes that the sanctions on Russia, because of the Russian invasion of Ukraine and annexing of Crimea, should continue. So that is going to be an interesting conversation that President Trump is going to have with Russian President Vladimir Putin tomorrow. We'll be looking forward to that readout for both countries tomorrow to see what exactly was talked about. But I definitely think there was some news there. And of course, what you and Gloria were just talking about with the president saying, and it's extraordinary to hear these words uttered in the White House, that a president of the United States believes that torture works, that he agrees with torture. We heard that out on the campaign trail all the time. Those were one of those OMG moments from Donald Trump when he was a presidential candidate. But to hear the president of the United States say that he believes torture works, I think is something that is going to send shockwaves around the world, despite the fact that he did say that he is going to defer to his defense secretary, retired General Mattis, in his view that it does not work and it should not be used. As for that relationship between the U.S. and Mexico, I thought it was quite striking that President Trump did not really give any ground. He did not give any ground when it comes to building a wall on the border. He didn't lay out any kind of specifics when it comes to paying for it. We heard that confusion yesterday as to who's going to pay for the wall, what's the plan for paying for the wall. There were no details there, but again, Wolf, when a news conference in the White House, a joint news conference, is 18 minutes, he is certainly the un-Obama, the anti-Obama. President Obama would have taken each of those questions and gone for a very long time. We would have gotten paragraphs, not sentences, as we heard from this president today, Wolf.